So what do we got here today? Wrap snacks, Lil Baby, all-in flavor chips, salt and vinegar, barbecue, onion, garlic, and more. This is part of a lineup of various snacks and beverages endorsed by a variety of rappers. I'm going to put up on the screen a bunch of the different chip flavors. I have tried some of these, but not all. I'll try and review as many as I can on this channel, but we're going to start with this flavor. Let's have a quick look at the nutritional info and the ingredients before we get started. Alright, let's open them up, have a look inside the bag, and then bring some chips in for a closer look. You may not be able to tell just from looking at the chips because of their color, but these are absolutely packed full of seasoning. I can feel it on my fingers. Alright, let's dig in. I'll tell ya, the second these hit your lips, it's like experiencing a flavor bomb. I wish all the chip brands put this much seasoning on their chips. They're completely covered. As I ate most of the bag, I don't think I experienced a single chip that didn't give me the flavor bomb. Very well done. Alright, so let's get to rating it. Let's start with taste. This includes flavor accuracy and seasoning. Vinegar is the strongest flavor, but it's not overpowering. You can taste all the other flavors that these chips claim they have, including the garlic, the barbecue, and definitely the salt. They don't taste artificial, but they also don't taste natural. They're just hard to explain. I wouldn't say there's any surprising flavor notes, but I also wouldn't say they are as expected. I definitely didn't expect them to taste this good. Every single chip has a great flavor distribution. I didn't find one chip that wasn't unflavored. As far as the aftertaste goes, there isn't really a strong aftertaste aside from the vinegar, but that's okay. It makes me want to have another bite. Overall taste is 5 out of 5. These are really well flavored chips. Very much enjoy these. Next is the smell. So when you take these chips up to your nose and take in the aroma, the first thing you're getting is that vinegar and salt. Can't smell anything else other than that, but that's okay. You can really smell it. They don't smell like they're bland or plain. The aroma makes you want to take a bite and it gets your mouth watering. Smell is well done. I'm also going to give that a 5 out of 5. As far as texture and crunch goes, these are pretty crispy, but they're also light and airy. They're not greasy at all. The crunch lasts for a while it's in your mouth. They don't taste stale. They're not the crunchiest chips I've ever had, but that's okay. I think that's because of all the seasoning that's on them. The crunch works really well with these chips, so I'm also going to give that a 5 out of 5. As far as spiciness goes, these aren't spicy at all. I don't think they're meant to be spicy, so that's okay. They're a 0 out of 5 on the spice level. So if you don't enjoy spicy chips, these might work for you. As far as freshness goes, you heard me say earlier that they don't taste stale, but I guess that also depends on when you buy them or if they're expired. They taste really fresh, they're not greasy, they have a really clean taste to them. Freshness is a 5 out of 5. Value for my money, so this is a 71 gram bag, and where I live it costs $2.99 for this bag. Some of the other brands of chips with bag sizes this small don't charge $2.99. They range anywhere from $1.59 to $1.99, so these might be considered pretty expensive for the bag size. But once again, the flavor makes up for it, so I'm going to give value a 4 out of 5. One of the other things that I'm going to start reviewing is the packaging and the branding. This one's really unique, of course. It's got a lot of writing on it, and it has the rapper Lil Baby on the outside of the package. I wouldn't say the package itself makes me want to buy these chips. I was more curious than anything. So the packaging and the branding really had nothing to do with my purchase. I'm going to give that a 2.5 out of 5. It's not that the packaging looks bad, it's just it didn't really intrigue me to buy them. As far as uniqueness goes, I've compared these to salt and vinegar chips because the salt and vinegar are the two flavors that stand out the most, but they aren't just salt and vinegar chips. They have everything, but they also don't taste like all dressed chips that are also supposed to have everything. So These are very unique. I'm going to give uniqueness a 5 out of 5. It's not a common flavor, very creative. It stands out from any other flavor I've had before. My overall rating, I would certainly buy these chips again. They've quickly become one of my favorite flavors of chips, but you have to have them in moderation. I think it's one of the reasons why the bag size is small, because if you bought a really large bag of these and you ate the whole thing, you might not feel too well after. It's because they have that really strong, powerful flavor. They're very well seasoned, so moderation is best. Overall, I'm going to give these a 5 out of 5. They're perfect for snacking, and my kids love them too. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.